If you have bad credit or you don't know how to leverage funding, this is for you. In the last 7 days, I generated $32,000 under my credit and funding company. And no, it wasn't luck, crypto, or just some random viral moment. I've helped hundreds of people increase their credit score by 100, 200 points and leverage that to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in business funding. And in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how I structured these 7 days so you understand exactly how it works. If you ignore this, you will keep watching everyone win with credit and funding while you stay stuck thinking it's so complicated. Now let's break it down. Most people think that making $32,000 in a week means you had one crazy client, but that's wrong. It was structure. And here's exactly how I broke it down. Reoccurring credit repair clients through my $97 a month school program. A couple funding consultation clients that I got $50,000 in business funding. And I had 2 high-ticket mentorship enrollments. So you see, this wasn't one income stream. This was stacked leverage. That is where most entrepreneurs mess up. They try to sell one thing and be a one-trick pony, but that doesn't work in 2026. I built a ladder. If you are trying to build a business in online, especially in credit or funding, and you only have one offer, you're capped. Your income is capped. Your growth is capped. Your momentum is capped. But when you structure your business properly, every single lead has monetization angles. Here's the exact model I used. I generate leads through educational content. Some of them buy into my school program, and some of them buy into my priority service. Some qualify for funding and pay for consulting, and a small percentage join my mentorship. This is vertical monetization. Instead of chasing new leads every single day, I increase the revenue per lead, and that is how you scale fast. And this leads to the next part, because revenue is not about hype. It is about positioning. Now let me ask you something. Why would someone pay you? Seriously, why would someone trust you with their credit or their funding or their financial future? If you cannot answer that clearly, you will not make $30,000 in a week. The reason I was able to generate that amount of revenue so fast is because I positioned myself as an authority, not by flexing, not by getting rental cars, not by spreading a bunch of cash, but by showing real results, posting educational content daily, breaking down funding strategies publicly, and explaining what banks are actually looking for. Authority builds trust, and trust builds conversions. Just last month, I had a client come to me with a 560 credit score, and in just 11 days, I helped him get back into the 700s. That same exact client qualified for funding and paid for consultation. And that same exact person referred 2 other people. One client turned into 3 revenue sources. And that is the compounding effect of authority. And listen, if you're serious about building a business like this, not by just fixing your own credit, but by actually monetizing this knowledge and the game I'm giving you. I do have a few mentorship spots open, but not for everyone. If you are serious about becoming a 6-figure earner through credit and funding, the application link to my mentorship waitlist is in the description. I don't just teach theory, I teach structure. Now let's get into the part most people ignore. The reason it happened in 7 days isn't random. It was timing plus the pipeline. Most people operate month to month. I operate pipeline to pipeline. And here's what most entrepreneurs do wrong. They get paid, they relax, they get complacent, and the revenue drops. But me, I never stopped marketing. Even in the slow weeks, I was building pipeline. So when the momentum hit, closing stacked, funding stacked, reoccurring enrollments stacked. Revenue compounds when pipeline compounds. And if you are always thinking about today's money, you are always going to feel behind. If you build systems, you have revenue burst. And that is exactly what happened. Now let me tell you something uncomfortable. Credit and funding is not saturated. It's misunderstood. The reason I can generate this amount of money in 7 days is not because I'm lucky. It's because I understand how credit scoring actually works, how to structure a LLC properly, how lenders think, how to pre-qualify clients for funding, how to monetize credit and funding. Most people only learn one piece. I learned the entire ecosystem. If you only fix credit, you'll make small money. If you only speak about funding, you'll have a hard time qualifying leads. But if you understand both, you understand the entire journey. And that is powerful. Making $32K in 7 days wasn't magic. It was structured offers, authority positioning, pipeline consistency, skill stacked leverage, and multiple monetization layers. And here's the truth. If you follow this model, you don't need 100,000 followers. You don't need to go viral. You don't need to fake anything. All you need is structure. Fixing your credit is powerful. Leveraging funding is powerful. But teaching others and building a business around it, that is life-changing. If you want to learn exactly how I built this system, from offers, client acquisition, to funding backend, apply for my mentorship using the link in the description. I don't take everyone, but if you're serious about building something real in 2026 and becoming a six-figure earner, this is the move. The system entraps you with time and money. The only way you will escape that is by working for you. Make sure to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button for more entrepreneurial content and more content on the credit and funding space and exactly how I have these big weeks. And until the next one, thank you for watching, and I'll meet y'all at the top because failure is not an option, man. Let's go.